Thanks so much for being with us this afternoon. I'm Tracy Davidson.
I'm Jacqueline London. Cities and states across the country are rolling back restrictions after the CDC announced on Friday that most Americans are safe to drop their masks indoors. Today, Delaware's governor announced the state's school mask requirement will end tomorrow at 6 p.m. So starting Wednesday, kids there can go mask-free. New Jersey's school mask requirement will end March 7th. That's 1 week from today. Pennsylvania lifted its statewide mandate at the end of last year, leaving the decision up to individual districts. And starting today, students and staff at Archdiocese of Philadelphia schools across the suburbs could go mask-free, but in Philadelphia, masks are still a must, not just in schools, but in all indoor places.
So what will it take for Philly to make the change? NBC 10's Rosemary Connors reached out to both the health department and businesses to find out. Rosemary?
Yeah, look, the health department is well aware of the CDC's updated guidance, but today the health commissioner told us that Philly will stick with its own response level policy based on data and metrics collected with the goal of preventing a high level of hospitalizations. In essence, they're looking out for that next wave. So for now, for businesses, for schools, anywhere indoors in Philadelphia, the masks stay on.
At Zushi in Center City, most customers comply with the city's mask mandate.
Then you have one or two every day coming in and saying, why do I need to wear a mask? I'm vaccinated.
Tony Rim, who runs the sushi spot near Logan Circle, will welcome any updates to Philadelphia's masking policy, as he says business is tough. Eateries like his are still trying to recoup sales lost to the pandemic.
The fact that we don't get enough business, is it really worth it to get into an argument with customers?
I don't see a single person not wear a mask into the store.
Let me know if you have any questions.
At Old City Souvenir Shop, her son Lee doesn't mind Philadelphia's policy, especially considering she sees tourists from all over.
Me personally, I'm still gonna wear a mask.
My son's in the Philadelphia Public School, and he's got asthma, so he has a hard time breathing with masks.
Back at Zushi, customers like Janine Hober, who's vaccinated along with her son, want the mandate lifted. In terms of schools, today Philadelphia's health commissioner stuck to her previous guidance, explaining in a statement all of the children who are still not vaccinated or have chronic conditions that put them at a higher risk of COVID-19 complications could be put at risk. Having an outbreak in a school could interrupt in-person education, which is something else we want to avoid.
As soon as the school district says we don't need it anymore, he will probably be one of the first kids not to wear a mask anymore.
Now, the health commissioner also told us today in that statement that she is talking to public and private school administrators where masking rules have been relaxed or lifted to find out what they're seeing. She says if all goes well, then in Philadelphia, the school mask requirement could be lifted in the next couple of weeks. In other words, stay tuned. Reporting live along the Parkway in Philly, I'm Rosemary Connors, NBC 10 News.
Yep, still more to come on this. Rosemary, thanks.